Hey guys, it's Tape the Grape here, and today's video is going to be about my girlfriend's car. I mentioned in a previous video about a transmission issue that it's seems to be having. Well, anyway, basically, when it's cold, or at least when you first start it up, whoops, about to drop the keys. When you first start it up, it does not seem to want to shift. Once you put it in drive, it does not seem like it wants to shift out of first, or maybe second, but I believe it's first. The RPM gauge doesn't really work most of the time, unfortunately, but, that's just, it comes with an old car that somewhat been taken care of, hasn't really, I don't know. It's got high miles, as you can see, and, well, new head gaskets, new lower mileage transmission. Don't know the exact mileage on the lower mileage transmission, but anyway, I'm gonna start it up. I'm gonna pause the video and then get it when it's, so I'm not just starting it and going to drive, you know what I mean? Anyway. Alright, start it up. And I'll be back once it's slightly warm, like a couple seconds later, minute, I don't know. Okay, I let it warm up for a couple of seconds. Obviously still in the cold, as you can see at the bottom right, but, I'm not gonna wait here 100 minutes, whatever. Alright, I'm gonna shift it into reverse. Alright, it's going to seem to back up fine. Backs up just fine, right? That's not the issue, obviously. Going to, neutral and drive. Let's see, hang on a moment. And drive. Anyway, I'm going to, I can't really show you the RPM gauge because that doesn't work, but you'll just have to listen for the revs. It's not going to shift out of first, at least not for a couple seconds. Hang on, you'll see. Give me a second. You're gonna hear it rev high, unless it wants to work, who knows. Huh. Well, I guess it wants to make a fool out of me. It seems like it wants to work. That's very strange. Normally it doesn't want to shift out of first. Now with this engine, I can't really even hear where it shifts at, to be honest. To be completely honest, I wish I had a long stretch of road that I could just, I guess essentially floor it. Not floor it, but, get it up to high speed. As I said, the RPM gauge doesn't work, unfortunately. Now, I could be wrong. It could possibly be not shifting, but I haven't had too much experience driving this car, to be completely honest. I'm gonna wait for that person over there. But anyway, I'll be back once. Anyway. Some people up there you can see. Normally, as I mentioned just a second ago, normally it does not want to shift. I don't know how many times I've already said it in this video, but I just wish I could see the RPM gauge. Sometimes it works, barely doesn't though. Or barely ever works, I should say. But you know how it goes once I finally make a video of it. Or, for example, when I played guitar, I was so good playing by myself. When I record myself, I mess up a lot. Or when someone watches me. But in the case of this video, the damn thing, it made a liar out of me, I guess, essentially. I was about to park in front of my car, but I forgot that's what I do with my car, is park in front of this one, not this one in front of mine. Let's see, how far can I go up before I hit it? I think that should be good. But, put that in park. shut the thing off, I guess. I mean, partly it's unfortunate that it didn't want to work, only for the reason that I can't show you in this video. Maybe I'll try it again, and if it doesn't work next time, I'll just never upload it. But anyway, excuse me, this car seemed to have started working, all because I started making a video on it. That's pretty funny. But anyway, I don't want to drag this on too much longer. RPM gauge doesn't work. It sometimes, you know, when it does want to when it doesn't want to shift, it'll go into, like, you know, up to, you know, 25, 30, 35, and the engine will sound like it's still in first gear and just be like revving super high, which obviously isn't healthy for it. But and then I don't remember if you've seen the beginning of this video, from when I pulled over here and I went straight, and the next time I turned right, only takes that distance for it to start working. When it doesn't work, it only takes that little short distance for it to start shifting fine, normally. This time seemed like it was shifting fine. But anyway, this was Tape to Grape, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.